This section is asking us to look at a monopoly, and we know with a monopoly there's one competitor in the market, and so they should have profits in the long run. We would draw it with the downward sloping demand curve and marginal revenue curve. We use the optimal output rule to find where marginal cost equals marginal revenue at this point. That tells us our profit maximizing quantity. Then we determine how much people are willing to pay at that quantity by going all the way up to the demand curve, and that then gives us our equilibrium price. To find profit, we compare price to average total cost, and we see that price is greater than average total cost, and so that makes this box right in here our area of profit. And we can go ahead and color that in. It's pink so that you can see it clearly. A couple of other things going on in here of note. One is that there is deadweight loss, just like in monopolistically competitive firms. The deadweight loss is this area from marginal cost equals the demand curve, because marginal cost is essentially our supply curve. So we find this triangular area in here would represent our deadweight loss. We'll go ahead and make that yellow, just to distinguish it from the profit. A couple of other points here. One says label the unregulated socially optimal point. We did. It's right here. The fair return price. If the government wanted to regulate this and offer a fair return, they could say that you could charge a price that's equal to where average total cost intersects with the demand curve. This would be the fair return price. And we could find where socially optimal point is. That is what would be the perfectly competitive outcome, and that is where supply equals demand. And so this here is the socially optimal. One other point that oftentimes comes up on the test is looking at where marginal revenue is zero, that what would be the quantity that would maximize revenue but not profit. We would find that point here where marginal revenue equals zero, because that would be the last place at which we're adding to total revenue, since total revenue is the sum of marginal revenues. So this quantity would be where we would maximize our revenue, though not maximize our profit. That also means then that this portion of the demand curve that covers these quantities would be in the elastic range, and everything beyond that would be in the inelastic range of the demand curve.